This is not a test. It's the real deal. Help me. Help me.
Now you're in the sunken place.
I've been stuck in here for days. I haven't seen the sun in I don't know how long. But whatever. It's time to talk One Piece. What's going on, YouTube? Legend here once again, here to talk about One Piece. I decided to do a little theory video this time around, and I just wanted to talk about what I thought was going to happen in Wano country. Recently, we had a couple revelations, one of which being Kanjuro being the traitor, and then another of which where we have Denjiro being Kyoshiro. So now when it comes to Denjiro being Kyoshiro, I could have guessed that. Kanjuro, I couldn't. I was off. I was off of my guess. But I figured there's a few times where I had a theory and I was right, but I never said anything. So you know what? Now I'm gonna say something this time. And next thing I want to hit on actually is I want to talk about Momonosuke and his role in the battle, the upcoming battle, because I don't think it's going to be something as simple as save Momonosuke and that's the end of that. No. Momonosuke has to be the leader of this country, right? Yes, he is a child, but he needs to have a role. He needs to have a clear role in this battle to where he gets credibility himself from Wano, right? The people of Wano. So there's a few reasons why I think that, right? Now, one reason being is a very obvious one to me, is that Momonosuke has the sword Ame no Habakiri. I hope I said that right. Now, that sword is a sword that was used to slay Yamato no Orochi in olden times, right? In the tales. And so the fact that Momonosuke has that sword, the sword that was used to slay Orochi, and we have an actual villain named Orochi. Like, if that sword is not used, then I don't know what's going on. That sword has to be used, and Momonosuke has that sword. So that's one clue that gets me. Then another thing, just the fact that it's his country. He's going to be leading it. Oden made his impression, but everybody just sees Momonosuke as a little kid, which he is. But if he's going to be the leader of this country, they need to be able to follow him. They need to be able to give him he needs to have some type of role where he has some type of credibility to where the people of the country will follow him and be like, no, this is Lord Oden's son. No, this is Momonosuke-sama. This is him. This is the person who's going to lead us. He needs to be able to get that. Even Kaido brought it up. Kaido says, that's not your dream. You're just doing what people told you to do. Momonosuke needs to claim this himself. And Oda's been leaving these clues that can't be ignored. So something has to happen. And even Luffy, in times where in Zou, Luffy took charge and when they asked Luffy to join the alliance and help them, Luffy refused until Momonosuke himself asked.
Kaido wo taoshita! Kaido wa oya no kataki de gozaru! Hahaue mo korosaemashita! 拙者だって早く大人になって強くなって父上と母上の仇を討ちたい。家臣も皆守ってやりたい。
Momonosuke様、そのお気持ちで十分じゃぎ。年を取ったな、湯柄。黙れ。
されど体も小さいゆえ無理でござる。だから一緒に戦ってほしいでござる。
Momonosuke had to step up, and that is definitely foreshadowing. That's foreshadowing that Momonosuke is going to have to step up within this battle somehow, some way. And also, the thing is that just us as a reader, how fulfilling would it be to have Momonosuke do something of importance? Have Momonosuke prove himself in some way, shape, or form? How fulfilling for us as the reader would that be? And Oda knows that when he's writing, because you got to remember, Oda is a master writer. He's a master storyteller. So he's not doing these things for no reason. He knows what we want. He knows what's going to make us jump out of our seat. So he's going to do it. And that's going to fulfill us too. So that's another thing. Just a writing standpoint. It would be good writing to have Momonosuke play some type of great role. But how? How is he going to play this role? How is he going to do this? Well, in my opinion, there's two ways that he can do this. There's two ways that Momonosuke can take a role, because the fact of the matter is, when it comes to battle, he's a little kid. He doesn't have a lot of strength. He's training a lot. He's constantly training. But he's not gonna be able to take out the big shots here. He's even though Orochi isn't shown to be much of a fighter, he has a mythical zone. So he has strength to him. So he can't just be taken out by a little kid one-on-one. So what has to happen? Well, one thing that can happen is that somehow Momonosuke would have to grow in strength, and we don't have enough time for another time skip. So what's going to happen? One theory is that Jewelry Bonnie somehow makes her way to Wano and makes Momonosuke older. Now that's a possibility. Now, as we know, Jewelry Bonnie is at the land of Mary Joie, the Holy Land of Mary Joie, and she is playing a role there. But what if the events of Reverie somehow come and affect Wano? Because there's mysteries going on with Sabo and with Vivi and everything like that. Now, how are we going to figure out that news? Well, one way we can figure out that news is that the things that happened at Reverie come and directly affect Wano, right? Just out of nowhere, something pivotal happens, all of a sudden Sabo's there or something, or something where the issues that are going on with the world government somehow leak into Wano, right? Something like that. And if that happens, then that makes an avenue to where Jewelry Bonnie can make her way to Wano and somehow be able to converse with Momonosuke and make Momonosuke older. Now, there's a problem with that, though. The problem with that is that Jewelry Bonnie we don't know how her power works like that. So if she makes Momonosuke older, we don't know that it's going to make him stronger, right? We just know that it makes somebody older, right? So we don't know if that's going to affect his training at all or anything like that, but that's a possibility. Now, another thing, right, is Toki's ability. We don't know a lot about the Toki no Mi, the time fruit. Now, this is a possibility because with the time fruit, we don't know how it works. We don't know if it can make somebody age, right? We don't know if they can somehow make Momonosuke older, make him that 20 years older, that 20 years that he missed. That's a possibility. We don't know that. We don't know if that's what's going to happen. Now, if that happens, then that could be another way to mature Momonosuke to be able where he can fight on his own, to where he can take out Orochi. So that's another thing. Now, how can we use Toki's ability? Because as we've seen in the flashback, Toki died, right? Or did she? Because we saw somebody getting ready to shoot her. We saw her shot with arrows. We saw her getting ready to collapse. Now, and we saw the sound effect of her collapsing, but we did not see her get shot. We did not hear the gunfire, and we did not see her body go down, right? We don't know what happened, but let's say she did die, right? Now, even though I kind of think she did, especially when it comes to when we saw that scar on her leg that she got, I felt like that was like a clue that she might play a role later, and we might be able to tell the difference between her and Hiyori. But let's say she's dead, right? But if she died, her fruit is somewhere in Wano. Because as we know, when somebody dies that has a devil fruit, their fruit gets passed on to another fruit. So That means that time fruit is in Wano. So who can get it? Maybe Hiyori. Maybe Hiyori can get it. And Hiyori can use that fruit on Momonosuke. And Hiyori and Momonosuke can, as a team, take down Orochi. That would be beautiful. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. And that's a possible theory. And I'm kind of going back and forth between the jewelry bounty and the time fruit. But right now, the time fruit makes more sense. It makes more sense. It fits a little bit more. And that is my theory. That's what I think is going to happen. So let me know what you guys think about that theory. If it happens, great. I did a good job. If it doesn't happen, that's fine. I'm sure I'm going to be satisfied with Momonosuke's role at the end of the day. But I just wanted to get that out there, and let me know what you guys think. Comment in the comment section down below what your theories might be. If you agree with this theory, if you disagree, like the video if you like the content, and subscribe for more videos like this. And once again, with that, Legend out.